Bam! What is up with the squad? Back like I never left. Back with everybody loves JuJu 1-2. Y'all know what it is. Check ball. We up. Ju, what's up?
What's happening? What's happening? Happening
Ju,
TGIF.
your mic is low. I can
Uh,
tell. I can tell that your mic
how
is low
about
right now.
now? How about now?
That's a little better, but I can tell coming in today that your mic was low. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know. What's up? What's up, Ju? It's Friday. It's Friday. Coming in hot on Friday. We late. We late. It's all my fault, y'all. It's all my fault. Uh,
It's all good.
One
I'm here
second,
now.
y'all.
Testing
That was
one,
my
two.
fault
Mic
today. I
check.
was running. I was running late today. Got Ju up here an hour and a half late or so, almost an hour 15 minutes late. Ju, appreciate you pushing the show back with me.
Sure, sure. As long as I can. Let's do this.
Yeah, so let's get started because I know Ju, we got you on a different. We got your household on a different schedule here, so we want to make sure. I want to make sure that we get through the brackets because you for sure wanted to go through those brackets.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You had a good show before this, and
so
it was rocking and rolling. So I want to keep the level high where you were.
Oh man, listen, Coach Rowe, you know what I mean? Listen, he's on down the post. You gonna sing a song? If you sing a song, if you break
Nah,
out into dance, man,
he's on down.
goddamn it.
He's on down the
If he,
poles. Dun,
uh-oh.
dun, dun.
Dun-dun-dun. Uh-oh.
Carry nothing that might be a low to some.
Uh-oh.
He's on down these poles.
Down the post. Dun-dun-dun. Y'all know I
And then
ain't
I
about to
say,
sing nothing.
and then I say, I wanted to say, now we're moving on up
Moving
to
on up
to the top of the.
to the top of the
Yeah,
post. Hold on.
we got a lot of songs. We got a lot of songs. Moving on up. You know that's the Jeffersons.
Exactly.
Oh, it feels good. And then another one is going in my head called Family Matters, and I don't even know the song, but I can hear the beginning of it for some reason when I did that.
Oh, not Family Matters. That's that show sent that girl upstairs. She didn't come back. The youngest
Oh,
daughter, the youngest daughter went upstairs. She never came back down. They went from it was like Eddie and them, and then they little sister was gone. It was crazy. They sent the sister up there and the auntie, didn't they? Did they send them both off of the show? I don't know. It's weird.
oh
It's really weird.
no! You mean what
Think
little
about
girl?
that.
What little girl?
You don't even remember that Eddie and them had the little sister when they first started. Remember with the long pigtails? That girl went
Oh,
upstairs one season. She
because
didn't
they
come
got
back.
Thelma. Because they got Thelma and her and
She
the
was there too. They
nephew,
was all
and
there
he
at
was
first. They was all
cute.
there at first, Ju. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you in the first season. They was all there
Oh,
together as a big happy family. Then they downsized that girl right
oh,
out the
that's
show. I'm like, what
scary.
happened to their little daughter?
Oh, that's
Like, it's okay, don't
scary.
worry. We
They had
back, Emily. What's good? Happy Friday. What's up, Free Wayne? Bot in the building. What's happening? What's happening?
the.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Run it up, run them likes up on the YouTube. What is going on? So, Ju, we gonna get into these. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Let's get into these polls.
What we getting
So
into?
we gonna get into these polls. Uh, they tossed the bomb in the last season too. Damn,
Oh no, damn.
they was it sounded like they budget went down.
Yeah, they had to
Sound like
pay.
they budget went down every season or something. I don't know. I don't
They
know.
had to pay
That's what it
Urkel
sounded like
more
to me.
money.
Well, I mean, to where he
He's
just
a
on the show by
star.
his damn self.
Yeah, he
That's
was a
crazy, ain't
star.
it?
Yeah,
He was
that's
just up there
cool.
by his damn self.
Yeah.
Let's get to these brackets.
Wow.
Let's get to these brackets. We got
So this
Juju
is
on the hot seat with the.
bracketology, right?
We got
This is
we got we got Ju on the
oh,
on the bracket. So
like as of
we gonna
right
start
now.
this one. Yeah, as of right now, what they got up
Okay,
for
as of
this
right
week.
now. Not
This
what
what
I
we got
think
up
in the
for this
long
week.
run. Or okay, cool. I'll
This is
do it
just
later.
current. If it happened today, how you would pick your bracket. Who we talking about? Kentucky plays tomorrow. Who Kentucky play tomorrow? Let me know. Who does Kentucky play tomorrow, Bree? Uh, let me know. UCLA, UC Davis, Juju. Who you got?
The Bruins.
UCLA, Florida State, Oklahoma State.
I don't know shit about. Okay, I'll give. I'm gonna go Florida State.
Okay, UCLA, Florida State.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Ju. UCLA, Florida State.
Florida State.
You taking Florida State over UCLA? Is that right?
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, absolutely not. Sorry, Florida State, UCLA,
Okay, UCLA. Okay, now let's hold them. Vanderbilt, San Diego State.
Vandy,
Georgia Tech, Charleston.
Georgia Tech,
Georgia Tech, Vandy.
Georgia Tech,
So then that means Georgia Tech, UCLA.
UCLA.
Okay. Uh,
Los Angeles is done.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I mean,
Now I'm coming down. North Carolina,
okay,
George
okay.
Mason.
North Carolina,
Ohio State, Norfolk State.
Ohio State,
Ohio State, North Carolina.
Ohio State,
Baylor, South Dakota State.
Baylor,
LSU, Furman.
LSU,
LSU, Ohio State.
oof, LSU,
LSU, UCLA.
UCLA.
All right, first one into the final four for Jew, UCLA. Region two. Region two. Let's get to region two so you can see it. Uh Alabama A&M or Longwood. Do you have either of them beating South Carolina? If not, we'll move South Carolina on.
Move South Carolina.
Illinois, Harvard.
Oh, Armory Turner. Harvard.
Harvard, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Michigan, Grand Canyon.
Michigan.
Duke, Coastal Carolina.
Duke.
Duke, Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan, South Carolina.
Ooh, rematch. South
Mm-hmm.
Carolina. That'll be cool. South Carolina.
Coming down. Do you have Minnesota or Louisville beating Ole Miss? If not, we'll move Ole Miss on.
Ole Miss.
Kansas State, Albany.
Kansas State.
Kansas State, Ole Miss.
Kansas State.
Alabama, Iowa State.
Mm. Alabama.
Maryland, FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson University.
Maryland.
Maryland, who did you just take? Iowa State?
Alabama.
I'm sorry, Maryland, Alabama. And I know that too. Maryland, Alabama.
Maryland.
Maryland, Ole Miss.
No. I took Kansas State.
Oh shoot, Jew, my bad. I'm looking off. Kansas State. I'm sorry, Kansas State. Maryland. I'm looking ahead. My bad. Kansas State, Maryland. Let me stay here. That's the
Maryland.
2-3 matchup too.
I know. That's crazy. Yeah. Maryland.
So then that makes Maryland, South Carolina.
It makes Maryland, South Carolina. Oh, okay. That'd be cool, but nah, South Carolina.
Region 3. I'm sorry, y'all, too. I'm getting a weird message from Instagram at the same time. I'm trying to move this stuff. Region 3, Jew. Do you got Iona or Eastern Illinois beat Notre Dame? If not, we'll bring Notre Dame on over.
Notre Dame,
Mississippi State, Nebraska.
Mississippi State,
Mississippi State, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
West Virginia, Buffalo.
West Virginia,
Michigan State, Montana State.
Michigan State,
Michigan State, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
Cal, Portland.
Cal, Cal,
Oklahoma, Missouri State.
Oklahoma,
Cal, Oklahoma.
mm. Upset,
You took Cal?
upset.
Cal. Kentucky, Oregon.
Mm. Kentucky, coach,
UConn, Army.
UConn,
UConn, Kentucky.
they better get it together over there. But Kentucky don't look much better. UConn,
UConn, Cal.
um, UConn, pressure.
UConn, Notre Dame.
Um,
Rematch game.
shit. I don't think they'll have anything for Notre Dame.
Put Notre Dame in there. Region 4. USC, Purdue, Fort Wayne. I don't even know who they are.
USC,
Creighton, Stanford.
um, Stanford,
Stanford, USC.
USC,
NC State, Texas, San Antonio.
NC State,
Tennessee, Florida, Gulf Coast.
Tennessee. Oh wait, I can't wait. Tennessee versus Florida Gulf. Tennessee,
Tennessee, NC State.
Tennessee,
Tennessee, USC.
USC,
Then you got Richmond or Virginia Tech beating Iowa. If not, we'll move Iowa on.
I'm gonna move Iowa on, but I did watch Richmond though.
Okay.
It's close game.
TCU, Western Kentucky.
TCU,
TCU, Iowa.
TCU,
Utah, Indiana.
Utah,
Texas, Southeast Louisiana.
Texas,
Texas, Utah.
Texas,
Texas, TCU.
Texas,
Texas, USC.
USC,
So then that puts your final four. UCLA, South Carolina. Is that right? Yeah, UCLA, South Carolina.
mm. That's gonna be a really good game. That'll be a really good game, very close game. But if they were to play them again right now, I'll say South Carolina.
And
Close
Notre
game.
Dame, USC.
We're beating that ass.
And then it would be the battle of the SCs.
Whoa. Well, that's what I said at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Okay. That's it. I mean, it's what it is.
Who did you pick? USC, USC. Who did you pick? What's going
I
on
have
right
to
here?
go with my
Sorry, y'all.
team. I have,
One
oh, I have
second.
to go with my team. Just to be loyal. This is a huge upset.
All right, there y'all got Juju national champ USC University of Southern California. Final four ended up
Don't throw
UCLA, Southern
tomatoes. Don't throw no tomatoes.
South Carolina, Notre Dame, University of Southern California with University of Southern California with the win in the brackets as they stand today. In the brackets as they stand today. So let's take a deep dive. Let's take a deep dive and talk a little bit more about like SC, the state of SC, where y'all at. Oh no, I gotta have you pick your team too. Everybody else pick they put they put they freshman five together. I seen you trying to pick in the chat, so let's get you on the hot seat and pick in front of everybody. Let's get it up. So you saw how it went, Juice. 5 rows, 5 names each row. You're gonna put together your freshman starting five based on the names that I give you. You ready?
I think so.
Kate Koval, Toby Fournier, Elsa Lamila, Clara Silva, Jordan Thomas. Who you got? Let me give you the names one more time.
One more time.
Kate Koval, Toby Fournier, Elsa Lamila, Clara Silva, Jordan Thomas.
Shit, I don't even. Clarence of Thomas. I didn't know the schools. I think that would have helped me a little bit more. Oh no, my battery. Hold on.
Clara Silva's at Kentucky.
And
Jordan Thomas
then
is at
who?
West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Toby Fournier is at Duke.
Uh huh.
Kate Koval is at Michigan. Let me see where Elsa is at. I'm not sure. It's a red and white team. She is at Ohio State.
I think I.
That's what I thought, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, just say that. Yeah, there was one that you said. The third one.
That's Elsa
Sorry,
Lamila.
sis.
She's at Ohio
I want to
State.
say the name, but I. No, there's another one.
So there's Kate Koval. There's Toby Fournier. There's Elsa
Jordan. Where's
Lamila.
Jordan at? Jordan.
Jordan's at West Virginia.
I need the school. I'll go with Jordan.
Jordan Thomas. Second five. Joyce Edwards. Sarah Strong. Juliana Woodard. She's at Michigan State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Lena McCarthy is at Purdue, I believe. And Brianna Hurd is at Virginia. Is that right, y'all?
I'll go with Sarah Strong.
Jordan, Sarah, so far. Olivia Olson, who I believe is at Michigan. Justice Carlton is she at Texas? Where's Justice Carlton, y'all? Lena Arnasalo, I think she's at UCLA. Sarah Thienu, Ole Miss, and Kiera Scott.
Elena Armasal, or however you said it. UCLA.
Trinity Turner, who's at Georgia. Danielle Carnegie is at Georgia Tech. Tiana Roberts is at LSU. I mean, is at Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Silas Swords is at Michigan. Delaney Gibb at BYU.
Swords, Michigan.
So we got Swords, Elena, Sarah, Jordan, and Jelani Cambridge, Liv McGill, Keomi McMiller, Michaela Blakes, and Britt Prince.
Miller. Yummy.
So Keomi, Sila, Elena, Sarah, Jordan was just your starting five freshmen.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk USC. Let's talk USC and Big Ten and what you guys got coming up. Um, so I mean, just first evaluate USC's performance in non-conference play and what has been the biggest highlight for the team so far.
I mean, I think we talked a little bit about it. I think their non-conference play was great. I'd give them at first. I'd give them like a B plus. I think the steady progression and the addition of Kennedy brings them for me to a A minus. Um, they've improved in every category. Their star player has improved. Their chemistry for me has improved very much. I think a reason why I don't want to give them a solid A is because um, we're still working on our point guard situation. Um, she's not bad. She's not. She's a freshman. Um, big moments, huge moments. Let's say if I'm in the Final Four um, or a championship game with South Carolina, I would be a little nervous with my guard, but I feel comfortable with the wings and who we have on the wings, and I feel comfortable with by that time her going through the Big Ten, her progression. Hopefully, will be there. Hopefully, will be
How do you
there,
think
or
your
else
non-conference
no.
experience has prepared y'all for Big Ten play?
Losing. I think losing to Notre Dame, without Kennedy, um, and the feeling of what it felt like to be a really a really a home game full of a great pretty good crowd and just playing super fast guards, good forward, decent center, um, pressure on, just playing in general, and seeing what we did wrong in that game, what we could have done better, and how we improved on that really helped. And then also I really like the fact that when we played inferior teams, we didn't stump down to their level. We didn't keep it close. We got to see a lot of the bench um, players and what they could add. And when they came in, nothing dropped off. Um, yeah, I think the non-conference was, it was kind of slow, it was kind of boring, but I think what ending up with playing UConn away in front of the largest crowd they've ever played in front of, and getting a win and holding on and getting the win, and just leading throughout that game, and actually having a game plan and sticking to it, um, is going to prepare us and launch us into the Big Ten. I mean, that's what I just
Okay.
think.
So
I think they did well in the non-conference.
how would you describe Kiki Iriafin's contributions to the team so far?
Kiki adds Kiki adds a lot in that power forward position, more than we had last year. Not only just her height, but just her ability to shoot, um, to stretch the floor and face up and score and drive and rebound and all the things that we need in that position, um, is really helpful to have her there. I think she's a great addition. I think she's even going to get even more comfortable and familiar. They got great chemistry with her off the court. I see that. So it should translate on the court. But we definitely couldn't do it without her. She's second leading scorer. She's like, our first option for the front court on offense. So all the way around, I don't think we'd be as good as we are without Kiki.
Who are the strongest? Who do you think are the strongest contenders for Big Ten Freshman of the Year, and why?
Right now, I think I think in Big Ten Freshman of the Year would be Sarah. Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten,
Um.
like y'all conference, just y'all
Oh,
conference right now.
I think it'd be close between Jelani and Kilmy Miller. So how they both impact each other. I mean, Kilmy does more with less. Um. Right now, Jelani's missed a few games. That might hurt. But let's just say we go with from conference on. Hopefully, she'll be back. Um, I think Kennedy, if she hadn't missed a lot of games, she would have been in the conversation. Um,
Well, it's conference, so she didn't miss conference. So
yeah, she
do
didn't
you
miss
expect her to
conference.
make some
I think
noise
she. I
in the
think.
conversation for Freshman of the Year for Big
Yeah,
Ten?
yeah, I do. I expect Kennedy to make some noise. I think she'll be a standout for sure. I think Alina from UCLA will make some noise for Big Ten. So
So,
I got
it,
mhm.
for you, what are the qualities or stats that make a player a front runner for freshman of the year in this competitive conference?
um for well how they impact their team from their position, that whether it be coming off the bench or coming in, in the game, and how they with I look at points, assists, steals, blocks, all of it. All the stats matter. Um, Field goal percentage, where their teams, I guess, land in that conference makes a difference. Unless they're just like, the superstar for their team, then it's gonna make it really difficult for me. Um, but I think Kennedy, I think Smith will be up there at the top. But not for me to say that she's there, now I can't because of the games that she missed.
Hmm.
So that kind of changes things. Um,
When you look outside of the Big Ten, which
mhm.
freshmen around the country have impressed you the most this season?
God, there's a lot of them. I get well, Sarah obviously, Joyce, um, Kiyomi. I'll say Jelani. I want to say
Do you have and do you have a clear
Swords.
favorite? Do you have a clear? Is there a clear favorite out of those? Do you think?
Sarah.
Hmm. Okay.
I like her game. I didn't like her. I didn't think I would like her as much as I do. I see a future for her. If she were to continue to play at the level that she's playing, I could see her future player of the year at some point before she leaves. If she
Okay.
continues
Hmm.
to play and improve, I see her down the
And if
stretch.
you could choose any player as the favorite at this point of the season, would it be? Is that who it would be?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It probably Sarah. Yeah, right now.
What kind of performance or moments do you think it'll take? And I'm talking about National Player of the Year now.
Mm,
Uh, for Juju to solidify the National Player of the Year this season.
mm,
And I'll be right back, y'all. 1 second.
mm. I think Juju. I think what Juju, the way she played against UConn, and she played both ends of the court. She dominated not only the star player, but she scored on the whole team. Anybody, she took it to them. I think I want to see the player of the year um, be a player that not only makes her team better, um, but also dominates. For me, a player of the year needs to dominate, and they need to be aggressive, and they need to be um, a team that a player that you know takes their team further than they ever gone. And this might bite me. This might bite me right here. Then somebody else that's say up for player of the year. But scoring, um, defense, not only just score. You need to be probably up there on the scoring list. You need to be one or two in the scoring, probably maybe even number one in scoring. But your play has to be so much of a standout, and how you dominate and how you impact your team and how you impact games, and how many times you get player of the week or national player of the week. I think, or conference player of the week. I think all of those things should come into play when you decide it, and decide that.
Do you see USC having the chance to win both National Freshman of the Year and National Player of the Year at, at the end of
Whoa,
the season when it's all said and done?
whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Does Juju need to get her lick back against Hannah
Yeah,
to
she
solidify the
does.
National Player of the Year win?
I mean, I think she needs to get it. I think she needs another shot at it. Um, with the addition of Kennedy, and I'll be satisfied. If Notre Dame wins, um, Hannah scores more. No, I wouldn't put that on Hannah because she might not score more. Ju may still score more than her, but if her team wins, um, that may make and she's an impact to that from her position as a shooting guard. Um, and with this the eye test, I'll be able to bow and say, okay, Hannah, you got it this year.
Oh, Jude,
But
yo,
I
I
think
don't know. Y'all let me know. Is it
okay,
me or Juju?
is
I
it
think your sound is going lower for me. Y'all let me know.
okay?
I lost a little. I
I was
lost
just
the end of what you said.
I was just saying like I think that when they were neck and neck last year,
Hmm.
and it took this is what I think, and it may not happen against them, but this is what I think. When they were neck and neck last year, what to me what happened for Juju that solidified it for her was not only did her team get to the Elite Eight, but she scored
Hmm.
51 like in a single game as a freshman. And her jersey
Right.
now, as you can see in the Hall of Fame, like she did something extraordinary. And then she had a couple of 42s, and then she had 14 30-point games. Major things like that. Um, can y'all hear me okay? This is actually a new microphone, so I don't know what the wires are doing or what happened. But I think that
Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear Ju? I hear her better now. She's a little bit louder for me. Let me know.
I think you guys what I like what's when they were neck and neck in the freshman race, like I was telling Seth just now, it's like it took Jude doing something extraordinary. You know what I mean? To to put her ahead of that freshman race. And that was a 51. That was a couple of 42-point games, 14 30-point games. I don't know if Hannah was player of the week freshman in the ACC as many times as she was. I don't know if that includes it, but let's just say AP stuff, like things like that. And I think those games are still in her. She still has that in her bag, left in her bag.
Okay.
Either one of them. Like she's got right now 40. I think the next one behind her is Latson 39. Now, when I see Hannah pop up something extraordinary like that, or maybe Hannah may go like crazy on her assists, but then Ju goes 9 for 11, 3 pointers,
Hmm.
singly, handily, things like that, or keep her for me ahead. And just how you've seen her dominate a game, but I've seen Hannah do it, but not in the way that Ju did it against UConn. That shows me like she's the best player in the country. That UConn game
Okay.
gave an illustration of it.
Okay. Let's talk some other conferences now. I'm gonna
Okay.
name a conference. I'm gonna tell you who ESPN says is their front runner,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna tell you the three games that they say could decide this conference, and I want you to tell me who you think wins each one of these games. Okay. You
Hmm.
ready? Starting with ACC. ACC. So ACC, they have Notre Dame as the front runner. Top challengers are like Duke. They say NC State's in the mix. Louisville could pick, could jump in there. North Carolina, they've been up and down, but the biggest X factor in this league, in this conference race, they say is Georgia Tech. But the
Yeah.
three games that they say could decide this conference: Duke at Notre Dame, February 17th. Duke at Notre Dame.
What?
Who wins that game? Duke at Notre Dame.
And Kara's gonna prepare for this like she never prepared for before.
Yeah, but she got to come to Ivy House though.
And she got to come to Ivy House.
Yeah,
Oh
you got to come to
God.
Ivy House.
I have never seen Kara pull something off like that with her team. This that would be for me a huge win for them. And I've seen Notre Dame lose twice, and for whatever reasons that it happened. So, but I mean, I have to stick with Notre Dame right on that game because I'm just not totally convinced Duke is ready for
Yeah, they could beat
a
USF.
game like that.
Yeah, they had trouble with
I
USF,
mean,
so I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know
I
about
don't
that one.
know. Notre Dame couldn't beat who they beat, who they lost to. I
I
mean,
I don't know. I mean, maybe because we played USF and we
mhm,
played Duke, so Duke
yeah,
having trouble with USF shocked me.
Yeah.
it may, like I said, but I don't believe I don't believe Kara Lawson as a leader. Like when she talks,
Yeah.
I don't believe her.
Yeah.
So I couldn't play for her. She doesn't motivate.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
girl, do you
She's
are
cerebral.
you excited?
She's cerebral. Yeah. She's very
I don't even mind you
monotone.
being cerebral. I don't mind you
She's
being
real
smart, but are you
monotone.
excited about it? Do you have any? Are you fired? I need to know that you fired up and it means something to you. And it always look like sometimes you, sometimes me with her. I don't have time for that. I'm here. I'm here
Okay.
about the championships.
Yeah.
Duke beat Ohio State last year to advance to the Sweet 16. They did, but this is a different
They
Ohio
did.
State.
And it should be
Notre
better
Dame,
this year too.
February 23rd. Notre Dame at NC State.
I don't
Noontime
like
kickoff.
NC
Notre
State.
Dame at NC State.
I don't like
Who
NC
wins
State like
that
that.
game?
I don't like NC State like that.
These are just the
I
games that
mean,
they say
actually,
define that decide this conference.
conference.
So Notre Dame at NC State, February 23rd.
I
Who do
mean,
you see winning that?
if North Carolina State would just play, like if I, Isaiah, Zay, what's her name? Isaiah James. If she goes off, um, you say Sam Jones is hurt. She probably won't be by the end. Um, goes off and hangs with Hannah, and then I mean, they got a big. I just feel like Notre Dame gonna drop one in their conference, but who would it be? It's either gonna be out of Duke or it's either gonna be out of North Carolina State. North Carolina State's gonna be super hungry, great coach. Hopefully they have their stuff together. I'll say, you know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say they'll lose. I'm gonna say Notre Dame will lose.
Okay,
Even though just because North Carolina State's gonna be scratching and clawing to get back into the mix. It's crazy. I
okay.
don't really believe in them, but oof,
See, by February 23rd, North Carolina State should either know that they're in the mix or you ain't in the mix.
yeah,
February
yeah.
23rd, if you scratching and clawing to get in the mix, you ain't in the mix.
You ain't in the mix.
February, if you still trying to figure it out, because see, March is coming in 5 days.
Right,
So if you still trying to
right,
figure it out, you ain't in the
right.
mix.
You ain't in the mix.
February 27th, North Carolina at Duke. I don't know why this matters at all, but okay, they say this could decide it. Yeah, I
um,
don't have either one of them doing anything very
significant.
impressive this year. No.
I've seen North Carolina put string. I've seen glimpses of them where I felt that they are a better team than they just need to be consistent.
They
And
definitely showed up better
I
than I
like that.
thought they would, Jew.
They
They
did.
definitely
They
showed up
did.
better than I thought they would.
I
I
certainly
don't know if
did.
that's
I ain't gonna
sustainable. I
lie.
don't know if that takes
I'm
them into March,
right,
but
right,
they
right.
showed up better than I thought they would for sure.
Better than I, and that's why I want to say that. And then Duke does some real clunky, like. So
And
I'm
this
gonna
is
go with
at
North
Duke. This will
Carolina.
be at Duke February
I don't
27th. This is
care.
at
I don't
Duke.
care because they can't stand each other. That's like their rival game, and rival
Mm-hmm.
games are, So I'll go with North Carolina just to
Okay, okay.
just because I just feel like Duke when Duke is supposed to win, they don't for me. So I'm gonna go with North Carolina.
Okay, I can see that. Let's talk Big 12. Now they say the front runner in the Big 12 is Ioka Lee and Kansas State.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how that is, but okay. Then they
Yeah,
say the top challengers: TCU, West Virginia, Baylor. Um, they say biggest X factor in this race, and I don't know why they think this,
Baylor.
but ESPN thinks the biggest X factor in the Big 12 race is Iowa State, which is I don't know why because
I don't know why they keep holding on to them.
Iowa State already looks out of it for me this year.
Yeah, they
There's
don't
no
look
help.
good.
There's no help showing up for Audie Crooks. There's no
Yeah,
unless there's somebody hurt that I'm forgetting about.
yeah,
There's no help that's coming there.
yeah,
Addie Brown, even if Addie Brown gets it together, she has proven that she's not
yeah,
enough. So
yeah.
sorry, Audie. So sorry. I think the wheels have fallen off. Uh, yeah, but okay. Here's the games that could decide this. February 5th, TCU at Kansas State. So it'll be that girl that got dunked on versus Aoka Lee. Who you got winning that game? Yeah, bad teams in that Big 12, Green Wayne. You ain't never lied. Goodness gracious.
Kansas.
You got Kansas State at home, beating TCU. What do you see at Kansas State that has them beating TCU?
That's what I don't see on TCU sometimes.
Okay, okay,
I just
okay.
see I like TCU. I like the floor leadership of HVL. I like
Uh-huh.
I and in the big, and then I think they got I forget the girl's name. They got other pieces.
It start with a C. She didn't do nothing when she played against
C. It
us.
starts with a C. It starts with a
Something
C.
like that. Conrad or something like Connor, something like that.
Connor, Connor, Connor. I think
She
it's
didn't do
Connor.
nothing. She didn't do nothing when we
Mm,
came to town. She didn't do
yeah.
nothing. I was disappointed in
I
her
don't
because I
remember.
thought
I
that
was
she was gonna be the.
disappointed. Yeah.
So she didn't do nothing. But at Kansas State, who somebody tell me, y'all remember? Y'all tell me who is at Kansas State besides Lee?
Besides,
Who
yeah,
helps Lee?
besides Lee.
And who at Kansas
Um.
State? And who at Kansas State?
Mhm,
For all intents and purposes, sticks HVL. Because if nothing else,
mhm,
HVL is going to come for a fight. She comes for a bar fight every game.
mhm. She does. But one of the things I think
Serena Sundell.
that
Okay.
South Carolina put on them was defense, and I think um, when they have to face strong defenses that match up well to them, that really can, put a body on the big. I think Oyoka has something to prove.
If
You know.
TCU took that loss to South Carolina and didn't learn anything that could help them in February, they shouldn't have played us.
Hmm.
That man said it was different when they got in front of him, and they would be better. So if they're not better in February, if they're not good
Hmm.
enough in February to beat Kansas
Yeah.
State, then they shouldn't have
Yeah.
played us. They shouldn't have
Hmm.
signed up for that smoke thing because they didn't sharpen their iron to me.
Hmm. Hmm.
Here's an interesting one too. February 11th, Baylor, and I don't know why people are so big on Baylor. Uh, I haven't seen it at West Virginia.
Yeah, that's a scrappy one. Baylor that I saw last year when we played them uh, in a tourney were so freaking good. They were so freaking scrappy and tough, and they had Alexander just popping. I don't know if she's a Walker. They Edwards and Edwards is gone, and
But they lost to Baylor when it had the nerve to lose to Oregon and
I
Indiana.
saw that. I saw that, but I was so early on. So I'm thinking that
Okay, you think
they've
they'll be better?
improved.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm thinking that I don't know what was going on. I was embarrassed to
Hmm?
watch the game in front of you because I was bragging about them. I wanted you to see them, and then I was like, wait, what's happening?
Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed about them. That's them.
Because I don't like telling somebody to watch it. That I was like, oh Lord, I don't know what was up. Yeah, Baylor.
So
Um,
you take Baylor at West Virginia. You take Baylor at West Virginia.
I just always like West Virginia. I like West Virginia.
Is
I'm gonna take
Quinterly
West
at West
Virginia.
Virginia, or am I tripping?
I
Where's
think so.
Quinterly?
I think
Is that
Quinterly is
Quinterly at
there.
West Virginia? Somebody
Yeah.
remind me. Cause she sometimes you sometimes meet with her. I don't know. Utah
Yeah.
did beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
They can make a run.
Yeah.
Utah is like, hey,
It's
hold
like
our water bottle.
don't
We finna
turn
show
your
y'all
back
something.
on Utah. Don't turn
Juju
your back
got
on
Sarah
them.
Andrews' nightmares torched USC last year,
I don't know if it was
but still
Andrews.
lost.
It was the shooter,
Utah
Andrews,
is
or I
definitely a
don't know.
sleeper. Utah got something to prove. They was like, y'all took our
Is it
coach and think we
Andrews?
ain't gonna be nothing. Watch.
They got
Yeah,
something to
Quinterly
prove.
is at West Virginia. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
February 23rd, Jew. Quinterly at HVL. West Virginia at TCU. High noon. Who you got? Who wins that game?
TCU. This because they just are bigger, more
Okay.
length.
All right. All right. So Big Ten, this your conference. Big Ten, Big Ten, Big Ten. They say front
Mm-hmm.
runner. Interesting in Big Ten is UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
They say USC and Ohio State have lived up to expectations.
Right.
Maryland, Michigan State, and Iowa have exceeded them, but UCLA has been the best team in the Big Ten, and they say in the country for the
Mm-hmm.
first 2 months, and is the clear favorite heading into league play.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest X factors in league race is gonna be Lauren Betts' size. She's 6'7", and they
Mm-hmm.
say she's one of the best players in the country.
Yeah.
None of the contenders in the Big Ten has a player who rivals best combination of size and skill.
Mm-hmm.
The three games that decide this conference: number one, January 23rd, Maryland at Ohio State. Maryland at Ohio State. Who wins that game?
Damn. And it's crazy because let me think. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with Maryland though. I'm gonna go with
Maryland
Maryland.
come into Ohio
I
State and
wanna, I
beat them.
wanna, yeah, I wanna see that actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I gotta
I,
see
mm,
fully
I
what
don't think.
Maryland has.
Yeah, I don't think Cody going for that one. Not at the crib, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
January 23rd. We're gonna find out.
gonna have to go hard.
Cody is gonna go hard. Let me see. USC, February 2nd. USC at Iowa, the second of the three games that could decide this
We're not gonna.
conference.
We're
USC
not
at
gonna
Iowa.
lose. Really? They got that on there? Like we're gonna lose?
No, no. These are the three games that could decide who wins the Big Ten. So the
Oh,
USC at
really?
Iowa, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know what that's about. Maybe they
I'm
like I. s-
surprised too. I didn't know if they was thinking
I
about
think
Iowa from last year. I don't know. I
on
don't
the
know what Iowa they were thinking about.
and it's the 22nd. You talking about the jersey ceremony?
February 2nd.
Then that's at our house. Then
No, USC at Iowa, February 2nd. Juju's in the house. Caitlin's
why are we
retiring her
playing them
jersey.
twice out there? I thought it was the 22nd. Two
No,
or
February
22.
23rd, Iowa plays UCLA.
Mm. We're gonna
2-2.
win. I thought okay, Jersey Day, basically Jersey Day,
Yeah, Jersey
basically,
Day.
you know, television coverage.
Yeah.
The bigger the better. That's when Jew goes off.
Hmm.
They've learned that, and Kennedy will be in full motion. Avery Howell is going to be comfortable. She's probably near Idaho. Don't shoot me on my geography, but she's a Midwestern type of girl, so we're gonna go off
Okay.
because it's just because of that day.
The third game that decides the Big Ten is March 1st, USC at
Oh yeah,
UCLA.
I think we'll get
March
him the
1st.
first March first. Yeah, and it's at UCLA. You said,
At UCLA, March 1st.
damn. I think they may get us there, but we're gonna get them the first time.
So that'll be a lick. You thinking that that's a lick back game for UCLA? They'll be looking for
Yeah, I
revenge.
think. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. SEC. SEC. South Carolina front runner, top challengers. LSU, Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma. Biggest X factor in the league race. Texas and South Carolina has to face each other twice. LSU plays both of them just once. Chance schedule. The schedule may play into the Tigers' hands, either for them winning the regular season title, which they haven't done since 2008, or finishing second, which is where I had them. The SEC almost always has unpredictable upsets because lower tier squads can be dangerous if they hit their shots. Of course, the three games that decided, one coming up here real soon, January 12th, Texas at South Carolina. Texas at South Carolina.
yeah. I saw that interview with Rory. She was like, she's cool people. Um, she's looking forward to playing that game. But I don't know. The rest of her team is looking forward and ready. But nah, I got South Carolina on that one.
February 9th, South Carolina at Texas. We go right. We go to play Texas in Texas. So they come to CLA. Then they get a chance to get their lick back
Um,
at their house.
I think they'll get a lick back.
And number three, the third game that decides this conference, LSU at Texas, February 16th.
I got Texas.
Mm, okay.
Very little though. Very little.
Because they a whole ass team. Not no ISO ball. LOL. Texas. No. UCLA don't got them with Juju. I don't think so either. And
I don't know. I don't know that I
UCLA.
can. I don't know that I could. I don't know guys that. I know I got a Juju, and I know I got a Kiki and a Rhea and the whole nine
But they
yards.
don't.
I don't, and they don't. I just feel like we could. I really feel we're a better team um, than them when we're playing at our best. But I feel like we're gonna play them like three times. And I'd rather lose in conference than I would in a Big Ten
Mm-mm.
tournament. So I'll save that other win against them for the tournament. That's why I said that. And they're at home, UCLA.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want her to go
So,
in there. I know Juju wants to destroy them. I don't know what she got against UCLA, but she does not. It's a rival thing, and it's a big. It's a big deal. And she lost. You know what? I might have to take it back because I know that the experts probably have UCLA winning at home against us, but she lost for the first her first game there and got them back twice last year. But it took everything and everything, but I think she would want to go like she did in UConn, and silence the crowd. Says I do. I think she wants to. I might have to take that back.
UCLA gonna use USC twice.
Yeah, we have to play them twice. Once at home
See, the thing
and
is, I think if I remember correctly, Juju lost the first time, and then she got her lick back, and then she beat him 2 times. The thing about
yeah,
Juju is that
yeah, yeah,
the thing about Juju is LA. She is Southern California. So like how we say in the SEC, it just means more. She lives there. She knows what it is. She's lived under that. She's seen the USC,
yeah,
UCLA battle.
yeah,
She's been back through that. When she
yeah,
when she when she cracked the code on UCLA last year, she cracked the
yeah,
code for the rest of her career. She won't lose at UCLA again.
yeah,
That's just my
yeah,
opinion. That's just my
yeah.
opinion. Kid grew up in LA. She is LA. She don't want to hear that shit.
She
She
don't
had to
want to hear
hear it
that
around the
shit. She
crib
really
after she
doesn't.
lost the first time.
She don't want to hear that. I
Um,
trust me. She
it's
don't
a
want to
big,
hear it.
it's a big rivalry. It's a big rivalry in Southern
It
California,
is. It
right?
is.
So,
It is.
when she cracked the
What's
code on
up?
when she cracked the code on UCLA, Juju is watched.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's not leaving. But when she cracked the code on UCLA, she cracked the code on them for good. Like, there's nothing that they're gonna show up and do now.
None of their
Like,
goddamn
if they
guards are gonna
couldn't.
do a goddamn thing. She gonna
Well, the
tear
thing is,
each and
well,
every them up. But what I'm not worried so much about Bets because of the same reason. Like you, it's so funny because you figured it out with Bets. Like you're not intimidated by her. But then here go
no,
Bets
not at
might
all.
show. Yeah, you don't. You're not. And then
And Barker's not enough. Barker is
and
not enough for
Gardner
UCLA.
and
So, and
and London
the
gets
thing that people have to
rushed.
remember is that Juju
Mhm.
cracked the code on UCLA with the nerds. She cracked the
Yes.
code on
How
UCLA with the
much
nerds,
more
and
can
now,
she do it now? Right, 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 right,
well, no, but now she's coming back with more than the nerds, right?
right,
So
right,
I'm
right,
not just showing up with nerds this time. I beat you
right,
with the nerds last time.
right,
So, and
right.
I get what UCLA is going to show up with. They're going to show up with Barker, not
And
enough.
Dukalich and
Um,
Morris and I
not
know all of
enough.
them players.
And they'll show up with TiVo, not enough. Um,
But I got
but
Kennedy.
Juju won't
But
lose to
I got
UCLA
Kennedy.
twice this.
And
She
I
won't
got
lose to UCLA
Avery.
this year.
Avery Hal. Trust me, my freshmen are going to be on it. My freshmen are going to be back, and they're going to be. My freshmen are going to be by that time. We're going to be. They're going to be battle tested. I mean,
If
they're not.
Dugalich and Barker if
They
Dugalich and Barker
Dukalich.
give Kiki
Look.
nightmares, if they give Kiki nightmares, it won't matter. Because see, the
Mm-hmm,
thing that UCLA doesn't have is Kiki can't fuck with Juju.
nah.
She don't Kiki and quite as it's kept, Kiki may not be able to deal with Kennedy. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. And y'all know I'm not a big Kiki Rice fan, so she gonna have to sell me. But
No.
Fruit Punch and Nerds were good.
They
FM,
were okay.
everybody knows it's
They
the
did good.
great
They did good
nerds
too.
that's the best, bro. Great nerds is the best. Come on, come
Fruit
on,
punch.
come on. Um, it's the grape nerds. Grape and cherry. Grape the
I
cherry
just
nerds
had
too.
the blue
I'm
bag
sorry.
with the Jace told me it's the it has that spongy stuff inside. I don't know what he call it,
Yeah, I
but
didn't like that.
yeah,
I'm an original
yeah, he
nerds
didn't
kind
like
of
it.
kid.
He didn't like
I was
it.
like, I don't know. It's like a little crunchy ball. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
too big
yeah,
to be a nerd. I don't know.
yeah,
It's almost the size of a Whopper. It's like
yeah,
I don't like this. I don't want it.
yeah. I
I
just
don't
want
want
to
it.
try
It's
them,
like they made
and I didn't know that was her
the
favorite candy. It was actually Juju's favorite candy. I was like, oh, I don't know about that, Ju.
they made this. I like Welch's fruit snacks, right? Now they got they call them juicefuls, where they
Uh-huh.
shoot some juice out in your mouth when you bite
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
I'm
You don't
like,
like
what that?
that? Okay.
Boo! No, I don't want juice in my fruit snacks. No, no, I forgot the cherry nerds were the
The
shit too. Yeah, the
cherry nerds. Yeah,
cherry and grape for me. It was cherry and grape. But yeah, but
yeah,
really, it's the pack with all of them in there. You can't beat that
yeah.
one. It's all the
Can't beat
nerds,
that one.
all of them.
Just, mm-mm. Yeah,
Nerds and the
yeah.
Skittles. Okay, I don't know how we got on candy.
It's okay.
No idea how we got on candy. But yeah, no, I don't think that Dugalich and Barker they can give Kiki nightmares, but that won't stop what Juju has to do in there
Yeah,
because Juju's already certain.
yeah.
She's already beat them. No, I don't
Gushers.
mean Gushers.
I don't mean
I don't
gushers.
mean
No,
Gushers,
no, no.
James.
It actually,
I don't mean Gushers at all.
the new
I
nerds
meant
has
what I was saying.
something in it chewy.
Yeah, it's a nerd thing, and then they got juicefuls for Welch's. I know what Gushers
Hmm.
are. I don't eat them either.
You don't like them?
Nah, hell nah. That ain't what I want gushing in my mouth. God damn it. Pause. Never mind. It's not nighttime. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Pause. Pause. It's high noon. It's high noon. We ain't tripping on Juju ISO ball when UCLA got bucket getters
Oh no, no, no! It's
now
not
versus
iso
last
ball,
year.
baby. It's not iso ball. Straight up. what a shooting guard is
I,
supposed to do. Use the
I don't
screen,
know.
come back, use
I
the
just feel
screen,
like
and she can dish
with this one
off
is
or
different.
she can score. We don't even do
I'm
iso
sorry,
ball really
Michelle
like that.
Harley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on my best behavior. My bad.
We,
My bad.
we don't even do iso ball with her that much anymore, really. Um, I mean, literally, because as a freshman and she had to play so much, and she was our scorer, and Lindsay talked about that. Coach Lindsay talked about that. She was like, "Yeah, we did a lot of iso ball with Ju last year. They just cleared the side and go Ju. Now it's more like, yeah, go Ju, but look out for the pass when they come to me." And she said, Ju at that UConn game and before that has been able to pass out of a double better than she ever has. And once she gets that down even better, is go, stop doubling her, stop tripling her, because if she when she gets the cracks the code on passing out of it and people being open and not missing freaking bunnies and all that kind of stuff, it's over. Stop doubling her, and because it's over because there's no one that can guard her 1-on-1. So she'll have to beat herself. She'll have to be off on her threes, off on her middies, off on anything.
Now,
You know,
if she comes in there pressing, trying to get the win,
flat. Yeah.
maybe she puts too
Yeah.
much pressure on herself to win. But
Yes.
to
Something like
me,
that.
when the kid cracked the code on UCLA with the nerds, she meant that. Like, I won't
Yeah.
lose to them again.
Like ever.
Like when
Like we're not
I
gonna do
forgot,
this.
y'all remind me who was that hit Serena with that ball? Hit Serena with that ball, and Serena said, "Ow!" And then she went and beat that girl to death, and she never lost to that
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
If she play her right now, she won't
Yeah.
lose to her. What's that girl name? That's how I
Yeah.
feel like it was with JuJu at UCLA. She just
Yeah.
cracked the code on that, and it won't happen again like that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. That girl hit Serena with that ball.
Yeah. I know
She was
exactly what
like,
you're talking
"Oh,
about.
bitch."
Yeah.
Oh, I won't lose
Yeah.
to her again. And it's
She
not
looked at her like,
Kornikova.
did you
What's her
do
name?
that shit on purpose?
And she did.
Okay.
She knew that she did it on purpose. And it set off something in her. It's something. A light switch went off. I'll never
Mm-hmm.
lose to her again. And with Serena in her show, in her 8-part series, she talks about that. She said, "Oh, pissed her off. I never lose to her."
Yep.
She said to herself at that moment, "I will
Yep.
never lose to her again.
Yep.
If she play her right now, she'll beat her to
Right
death.
now.
Right now." Yeah, I think London has made a total of 5 threes since the USC game. Yeah, about 5 threes total. She made 5 in that
Oh
game. She
shit.
been one for
But she might.
four, one for
Hopefully
three,
she ain't due
one for
for one
two
there
point
then.
five. Yeah, she ain't put together a three. She ain't put together a 3 for 5 game from three since then. Played the game of her life.
She had five for
That's it
five in
on
that
that.
game, right? She had 5 for 5.
And she went 5 for 5. She went 5 for 5. She
Yeah,
went off in that game.
yeah.
She went 5 for 5.
The most I could see her doing is 2 or 3 for sure, but not really because her. We got height for her. I mean, even
Mm-hmm.
Avery Howell is 6 feet, and then Kennedy's 6'1", and then I think the shortest on the court, Drew 6'2", and then we go higher, right? And then Kaylee Eccles, like probably 5'9", and then TiVo, like with her big body. I found out her dad played pro football. Um, she's tall, 5'10", 5'11".
And
So we got the
when you
height,
a local kid, when you're a Watts kid that chooses USC, you
It
choose
means
it
a
with
lot.
the intent of coming to beat
Yeah,
UCLA.
exactly. You got it, Sess.
You choose it. You choose it with
Yeah,
the understanding that you got to go beat UCLA for
yeah.
4 years.
Years. Yes, that's how it is down there. It's
So
yes.
she came to USC to beat UCLA
And
amongst
they're
other
like
things in
and
her
they're like
career.
scrapping. I mean, they scrap and they scrap hard when they play each other.
And
Kennedy's ready to
locally
fight.
they probably talk Juju versus Kiki. Juju versus Kiki. They shouldn't,
Um,
but they probably do.
I don't know if they did
Between the
honestly.
two schools. They shouldn't, but they probably do.
Mm.
Jones, the shortest player. Everybody else like 5'11" up. Okay.
Yes,
It
James
don't
Jones
matter.
like 5'4".
It don't matter.
Short.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
It
because when
it,
you
it,
when you're
it
short and you
mean more.
bring
It mean more for
somebody
Juju.
out like 30 feet, like whenever with a center or a tall player came out of me, I bring them, even though I can go into their chest. But when they come out, it's like I don't know. It just they look smaller to
The
me. They look
worst
the same size. So maybe that's
the
what she's
worst thing
doing.
the worst thing South Carolina could have did for UCLA in that win was to let London get that false confidence in that three ball. Like you typing Jones in the chat
Mm,
like somebody should be scared of her. Nobody's scared of London Jones
no,
at
it
all.
wasn't. It
She
wasn't.
went 5 for 5. She won't do that again. But if that's who you hanging your hat on, man, please.
Nah, Nah, we just
Mm-mm.
got to be ready to run. They better be ready to run with us, and we just got to hang up. We got to hang. We got to hang our hat
Is
on our
Betts gonna be ready
defense.
to run, 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 run?
We got to. Betts and Rhea have a good matchup, and I put my money on hanging with Rhea containing her. I just don't want to see her dish out. She's a pretty good passer, dish out to her shooters. But I'm not worried. Like I think Kennedy will hang with Gardner. I think uh, Kiki will slide out on Barker. Barker's kind of like clumsy. Barker got some things to clean up. Like if she could clean up a few things, she could really um, do something in the dub. You know, there's certain parts of her game that is kind of just like that. I can't explain it when I see her, but I know it when I
And
see it.
Bree Wayne is sold on Jones locking up Raven. Raven gonna show you Bree Wayne.
What?
Yeah, that was just
Jones locking up Raven. Ooh, Jones.
that was
You talking
just
about London
that was a
Jones?
yeah, that was just a figment of your imagination. She had a good game against Raven. London Bridge gonna be falling down. Don't
I
do it.
think I think I think in that game, and if you guys want to hear my take, there's only one thing that I think that South Carolina needs to fix. I hate to even say it out loud because it's an advantage for, but we don't play y'all, so. But y'all need to stop letting people go down the middle. That's it. Somehow the somehow the def, somehow the defense gets too wide or something. But I notice like people are hitting you down the gut, and that's like wide open. But I can't figure out. I gotta pay attention a little bit more to see how that happens. But the points are coming down the middle. Nothing else to me. Nothing low, nothing high, nothing shooting. Just right down the middle is open, and I don't know how that ends up happening. So I'm gonna keep looking though. But I see this, a lot of teams score down the middle. It's like they know it that it's open. But just look at it if you guys are watching your team again, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, we'll take a look at that because we don't have a 6-7 rewind, please. UCLA has yet to meet a tough opponent on the road.
Yep, true, true.
What up, Blue A?
What up, Louis?
Straight line drive to the basket time. Rewind crazy.
Straight line down. And then normally last year when people would try to hit you guys in the gut, it was Camilla standing there like, "Hello, whop." You know, Camilla was there, but because that 6-7 is not there, they think that that's where your weakness is, and that's what they're attacking.
It's a false sense of security we're giving
Hmm.
people.
Yeah, yeah,
Run in there if you want to.
yeah. And
What
if you're
up? What
not
up,
a,
Blue A? I see you
and
come
it,
through. What's happening?
yeah. What up? What up? What up?
Because like I told y'all last night, Bree Hall and
What's up,
Ravens
Papa?
shots
Hmm.
are down, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But when y'all look at our defense up.
Yeah,
We turning teams over more, and we stealing
yeah,
the ball from them more.
yeah.
So we all right. Now the thing that I want us to do is stop going for the steal. Sometimes stop going
Right.
for the block, and just go ahead and play solid defense. If
Just
we
play
see
solid
UCLA again,
defense.
it's gonna be like the second time we played
Yeah,
NC last season. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been horsing around. When we see UCLA again, we gonna beat they ass.
That's
I keep on
Papa
telling you.
Seth. That's Papa saying good. He's in Arizona, saying hi to you.
What's up, Papa? I see you, Papa. Then Papa said 3-4. I don't know what happened, Papa. What's
Four,
3-4?
three,
Four
two.
three.
I don't know what that.
What's the what we count down, Papa? I don't know what happened. Yeah, they drive right to the hole. I don't know. Papa started hitting the numbers on me. He hit the combination. He like 4-3. It's a 4-3-1. We getting it done. So, Jew,
Yeah,
I
what
know
up?
we gotta get out of here. We had our hour, but
Yeah,
so
that
we
was
back to
fun.
basketball. We
Yeah,
back to basketball today.
I'm excited.
Starting today. I don't
Hmm.
know how many of these games I'm gonna watch, but Dillard
Okay.
is at Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns,
Uh-huh.
at the Cajun Dome in Lafayette. Park University Gilbert is at Grand Canyon. That's just
Hmm.
if you want to see some basketball today. But starting up tomorrow, let's get your
Hmm.
picks. Let's get your picks on some of these games for tomorrow. Let's get your picks on some of these games for tomorrow. I think the only ranked team playing Western Kentucky at Kentucky. Western Kentucky at Kentucky. You got to pick on that one.
Western Kentucky at
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Kentucky better win.
Yeah, if
I
Kentucky
never.
don't win, just
I
come on
mean,
down. Come
hang it
on
up.
down on Monday. If
Hang
you
it
don't win,
up.
just come on down.
Yeah.
Uh, cow. Next time for London on site, baby. Stop. I don't have time for you. What up, though? MJ number 23 in the building. I told you who played today. The Raging Cajuns and them. But Sunday, let's talk about Sunday. Virginia at Notre Dame. Who you got?
Notre Dame.
Jacksonville at Alabama.
Jacksonville at Alabama. Alabama.
If Alabama
I,
don't beat Jacksonville, well,
I've
damn it.
seen them play. Yeah, they scrappy. Yeah.
So this is an interesting one, and this is in your Big Ten, two ranked teams. Michigan State at Maryland. Who's coming on down in that one?
Ooh, I think Michigan State got something to prove, and I want them to silence Maryland really
So
bad.
you got Maryland
I,
coming
I
on
want
down on Monday.
I I
They
want
gonna
to I
ease
want to
on
see
down the polls. Okay,
I want to see
that's
them
a hot
test
take right
them.
there. That's a hot take. Okay, Jude, that's
I
a
want
hot
to see
take.
them test them.
Okay.
This is a good test for them.
Well, it's a Big Ten battle for sure. Providence at UConn.
You oh you look if UConn loses Cess, I think there's trouble in paradise.
Trouble. Yeah, you gotta be good. You was good. You was quick.
You know,
You was fast on your feet.
come
Yeah.
on now.
If they
Yeah,
lose to Providence,
then there's trouble. You know it.
Gino, pack it up. Gino, pack it up.
They
If
gonna
they
pack
lose,
him up on the internet. They're gonna pack him up on the talk
they been
shows.
they they been packing him up already. Wofford
It'll be
at South
worse.
Carolina. Oh yeah, they want him
Who?
out of there.
Yeah. Who's that?
Wofford at South Carolina.
Wofford, South Carolina. Oh, South
I
Carolina.
don't even know who's at Wofford. We playing at home though, so I got us.
I thought it was Wofford. Okay, Wofford. Okay, that sounds better.
Wofford.
No, I
I don't
like the
know.
way you said. That sounds better. Wofford, not Wofford.
I might be saying it wrong though. So don't listen to me.
I know, but I'm gonna stick with Wofford. I don't want to say Wofford, but I've heard him say Wofford.
Yeah, Gino better not
Green
lose
said,
it.
"Oh, he better not lose." No, I'm
He
just
better
saying. I
not.
just said it'd be trouble. Okay, that'd
Uh,
be a psychological. They need to see the sports psychologist. We used to have a sports psychologist.
it's Wofford. Uh,
Wofford, Wofford.
University of Albany at LSU.
LSU, and I'm not playing this time.
They,
Says I'm not.
they better get it right.
No.
What about
LSU,
what?
LSU better like really show me something. Like I don't want to hear this stuff. It's time now. No more squeaking by teams I never heard of stuff. Seriously. Like
Okay.
and then they want to turn around and say they're gonna beat you guys in CLA. That's weird.
You got to give people they hope. I don't
Yeah,
take
yeah,
hope from
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Down
You're
with
right.
dope,
You got
up
to
with
give
hope.
people.
That's what they
I
said.
definitely give her.
Big Ten matchup for you. Ohio State at Rutgers.
That'd be fun.
That's the movie of the day for
That'd be
me.
fun. Ohio State though. You got Rutgers beating. Oh wow, that's gonna be fun.
I got
That's gonna
Ohio
be. Oh,
State.
they got Jelani.
I hope Jelani's back, but I got Ohio State.
Dang, what she hurt? She must have sprained the heck out of something.
I think it was a shoulder. But I think it was a shoulder. Uh,
Oh, shoulder.
Pittsburgh at
Bummer.
Georgia Tech. Oh wait, who did you pick for
Georgia
Ohio
Tech.
State at Rutgers?
Oh, he caught me, huh? I was trying to sneak away.
Yeah, you didn't say
Um,
nothing.
I don't know. I just never seen Rutgers really do something like. I mean, this is the Ohio State, so
I mean, they're at
and
home. I just don't think that
They
Kiyomi
got a
has
lot of
enough.
coaches. I got Ohio State. I got Ohio State.
I just don't feel like Kiyomi McMiller has enough. But I think that it'll be a matchup. Kiyomi and Jelani will be something that'll build over time. Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
If Georgia Tech is who they say they are, they better be Pittsburgh. Winthrop at Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee better get that done.
Get it done.
Who else is ranked on this here
Caldwell
list?
about to drop that baby soon.
Brown
Mhm.
at TCU.
TCU.
Purdue at Iowa could be interesting, but probably not.
Iowa. I thought Purdue was gonna be a little better.
I guess it's University of Texas Rio Grande Valley at Texas. Texas, that's too many names. If they lose to all that long ass
Texas.
name, they shouldn't. They should sit down somewhere. Uh,
The Battle of the
Real.
Texas.
If you lose to some UT, Rio Grande Valley, all that, bro, they name too long to be a winner. It's take too long to say all that.
UTGBV.
UTRGV. I ain't got time for all that. It's too much. North Carolina, North Carolina at Miami. North Carolina and Miami. If North Carolina lose to the Cavender Twins, come on down Monday.
Really? Nah,
If
I
they
got the Cavender Twins.
North Carolina ranked 17th.
Upset. And
Miami is not ranked at all. If they lose to the Cavender Twins,
but
that's what I
aren't
said.
they
Come on
coming
down on
up?
Monday.
Aren't they
I don't
coming
know.
up?
I don't know how they got ranked. So that's what I'm saying. All I know is if they lose, they coming on down.
Yeah, they coming on
That's
down.
all I know. They coming on
And
down.
I already had them like going far in the tournament. North Carolina's supposed to win. Let's just say that. So North
Nebraska
Carolina,
at UCLA.
Nebraska, UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, UCLA. Nebraska
But
needs to have a awesome shooting game. Like I
now they
mean,
got
they
this
need to
little
shoot the
freshman that I'm
lights
supposed to
out.
watch there. This the
Okay,
freshman that I'm supposed to watch there. This guard, right?
they may not have
That girl
enough.
is. That young girl is at New Mexico State at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Clemson at NC State.
NC State.
And the Big Daddy of the day, Michigan at USC. 10 o'clock.
Oh, we're fired up for that USC.
All right, that's
Giving out
that's
free
those the big
beanies.
games.
They giving out free beanies and everything. They giving out free
Oh, okay,
beanies
they showing out.
to that
Is it
game.
Nebraska UCLA on TV?
No, Nebraska and USC
Uh,
is
is
definitely
Nebraska
on TV.
UCLA on TV?
That's not what they're
It's on the
playing.
big. It's on Big Ten Plus. It's on Big Ten Plus.
Oh no, they are playing them. Yeah, they are playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's on the Big Ten Plus network.
Yeah,
So
now all the stuff is gonna be
if you got
on
that
Big
app,
Ten
then it'll be on
Peacock.
that Big Ten network. This game is on Big Ten Plus. It's saying on ESPN. So it's on Big Ten Plus. So I don't know.
Okay.
Not just Big Ten network because which is weird though. I don't know why they didn't do like a UCLA USC double header on the Big Ten
That'd be cool.
network, but I don't know. Maybe they got some football or something going, but it shouldn't be. It should be all about basketball now. Maybe men's hoops is on. I don't know. Jude, what you got before you get ready to get out of here?
Oh, it's been a stone cold blast, honey. I'll see you next time. Right here on Cess Talk Sports. Every morning. Almost every morning. Live in
Oh,
effect.
absolutely.
Hit them likes
Nebraska
for
needs to shoot
Cess.
33s to win. Oh
Send
gosh.
the coke to Cess.
Run them likes up on
Run
the
them likes
platforms,
up.
y'all. Run them likes up
No,
on the
but
platforms, y'all. Make sure y'all got
I'm
the follows
excited.
going.
I'm excited. I'm just ready for conference play for all of us. Actually, I think this will give me an opportunity to like next time I do the bracketology, and next time we do our mock drafts because I got some people that came on down and went on up so far, but I want to see what's
Lou
happening.
A say, but why you want to see Maryland go down though? Stop hating, Jude.
No, because I don't want no competition. It's all it's just that I like Maryland, I like Brenda Freeze. I'm just trying to get a comfortable position to get uh to the top spot. It's nothing personal at all. It's just about I like them.
I can dig it. Has anyone noticed how a certain segment of Caitlin Clark fans are showing shade and discrediting comments about Paige because they don't like the attention given to her? Really?
Yeah, all the time.
I ain't seen that,
Hey,
Sterling.
hey, y'all didn't
Oh,
hear
Caitlin
you didn't
fans be
see Hannah
crazy.
live. You didn't see Hannah live. I'm surprised you haven't talked about Hannah live throwing
Mm-mm.
shade
What
towards
she say?
AZ Fudd. You know what? I learned a lot about Hannah pretty cocky. I see why you like her. She threw a little shade at AZ Fudd though. Somebody was like, so you know how you read the comments when you're on with your friend or your brother, whoever,
Hmm.
and she read it. She said, "What do I think about Az Fudd? I don't. I don't think about Az Fudd."
Yes, but that's the answer.
The way
But
she
that's the
said
answer.
it was like
That's the
Sessa
answer. But that's the
loves
answer.
her.
That's the fucking answer you're supposed to give. I'm not sitting up thinking about AZ
Sess
Fudd.
loves her. Right?
Y'all think I'm sitting up thinking about AZ Fudd? I'm Hannah fucking her doggo. If you think I'm sitting up thinking about AZ Fudd, think again.
Oh my god,
I'm not thinking about AZ.
I
I'm
was
not
so
thinking
mad
about
at her. I
Paige. I'm
was
not thinking.
like,
That's like
oh my
that would have been
god,
like her saying uncle.
that's how it was.
That would have been like her
That's
saying
how it
uncle.
was.
Hannah ain't saying no uncle. We don't say uncle. I'll punch you in your throat. I'm not saying no uncle. Like she said, I don't think about AZ, and I like AZ. That's not a knock on AZ, but what else am I supposed to say? I'm not sitting up thinking about AZ. I'm Hannah
Yeah,
Hidalgo. I'm Hannah
that's how it
Hidalgo.
was.
What I'm thinking about AZ for?
But
AZ ain't been
even
in
more,
conversation for
Cess,
National Player of the
this
Year.
is your this is
The hell
let me
out of
tell
here.
you, Hannah is Seth's twin because she did it and she's eyes were big and then she went into the stare that was I felt it in my bones like she's like she, she
I'm fucking thinking about. I'm
Hannah
not
is
thinking about AZ
Hannah
Flood.
is
What kind
cold.
of question
She's
is
like, I
that?
don't.
What are you talking about?
It was almost
AZ
like, why the fuck
Flood.
you asking me that? Like, I don't.
Yeah, and
Like, you fucked
that's
up.
not no shade. That's
Why are
not
you
no shade
asking
at
me
AZ.
that?
If Hannah was to run into AZ at the
It was
mall, she
all the
probably
shade.
what up though? I see you. But I ain't thinking about you. Girl, I ain't thinking about you. I got so much stuff over here. I'm thinking about AZ Flood. I'm not thinking about that.
I was like,
Do
I
you
said,
know who
I
the hell
played a
I am? I'm
program
Hannah
about it.
fucking
I
her
was like,
doggo. Thinking about AZ Flood for what? For what?
and
I done
I see a whole
I done
other
played more
side to her.
basketball games in my freshman career than AZ done played in her whole college career.
Yeah,
Stop playing with me. AZ ain't played
yeah,
many games I done played in. Did she have as many minutes as I done played?
yeah.
Stop playing with me about AZ Flood.
Hannah got
AZ better get
moxie.
healthy. I'm not thinking about AZ. Think about AZ for what? Man, stop it.
Hannah's, Hannah's the type of person that even if she's losing
AZ
the
ain't
fight,
stop thinking about
she
AZ
gonna
ain't
keep
stop thinking
fighting.
about me. AZ ain't stop thinking about me, her,
I
and the
don't
rest of them. Her,
like
Grampy, all
what?
of them. They ain't stop thinking about me.
I want Seth to see
They
me
all.
so
They having a
bad.
meeting about me right now. Stop playing with me.
About me. Like, why are you asking me what I think about? And she didn't even go into words. She was like, I don't. And it gave this
I don't think
look on
about
her
AZ.
face. What?
Like, and y'all know I don't. Why you even type that? I don't think about AZ Foot. Please, Gino probably got nightmares about Hannah right now. You hear me? Grampy thinking about me though. Grampy thinking about me. I'm on Grampy mind. What Cardi B do? Rent free, ha ha, rent free in her head. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, we're not thinking about it. Not thinking about it.
AZ
And
got it.
I like
This is
AZ, but I ain't thinking
AZ.
about AZ.
I like AZ, but AZ got it. This is her chance, man. This is her last chance, man. Like, I mean, there's always overseas though, but like if this is what she wants to do, for a living, she'd kill him over there, healthy. But she got to get healthy
AZ can kill
and
in
get
the
up to
WNBA
speed.
if she gets healthy, but AZ has to get healthy.
Yeah.
But to think that Hannah Hidalgo is sitting up thinking about AZ, no, 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 no. It's not how this works.
But her
Y'all got
facial
this thing
expression
confused.
and how she said it, I said that is Seth Jr. right there.
I don't fucking think about AZ Bud. Like, for
Seth's
what?
gonna love this. I need to find it and send it to you, bro. I got to.
Hannah was screaming on Gino face. Oh gosh, that's what. Look, Hannah
It's
is a
kind of it's
dog.
you
All
know
dog,
you
all
guys.
go.
It's kind of like the and he created that and that's cool. But it's kind of like how Tennessee feels about UConn and Muffet McGraw and him. I used to feel like Muffet McGraw and him was gonna come to blows. That woman, you could just feel the disdain for him. Like those teams back all the way back to Nell Ivy days was just I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. But the two of them, it's personal with Notre Dame and UConn. When you get your alums to come in and sit down and be ready for that, it's really personal with them. And the same thing with Tennessee. Like Candace might pull up and come talk to the girls like she does sometimes. Like, but right now I don't even think you need all those guns for UConn right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep watching, but I don't know what's going to challenge them to get them prepared, like and ready for the
I don't know
tournament
what they
though.
doing. I don't know what they doing, but I know Hannah ain't thinking about AZ. I don't know. I know Hannah ain't thinking about AZ. They could have asked her about anything else. Hannah about AZ.
Anybody else, you could have said any other name, but what the hell that person say that to that girl for?
What do you think about AZ?
Her
But
facial
so
expression
sorry that she can't
changed
get
so
healthy. I'm
quick.
not thinking about that girl.
Like I don't.
Oh yeah, Hannah got to be the biggest trash talker right now in college
She
basketball.
is a big trash talker, big time. Like I was like, oh, okay,
Uh, but
like
but but
little Puerto Rican princess. You go,
she
girl.
she got a little fire to her. She got a little
She
fire
got
to her.
five spice, hella
Yo,
spice.
I gotta get ready to get on out of here. We are back.
All right,
I'm back in just a few minutes with Coach excuse me, with Coach Coleman because Friday cometh. Friday cometh. Friday cometh. So I'm back with Coach Coleman here in just a few minutes. Jew,
that's
are
it.
what you got for the rest of the day?
Uh, what's today Friday? Nothing.
Are you live again today?
I might go live. I might go live just to talk about, or I save it for Saturday to talk about Michigan. Let me get. I might have to do a little research. What's up with Michigan right now? How we'll match up, and
All right.
yeah, go for there.
Yeah, Layden told us this. Made Lay play unconscious in Paris. Oh goodness. Made Lay come out her bag immediately. That's how Hannah is. Y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all pulling up, rocking with us, run them likes up. If you didn't hit the like on the way in, hit that like on the way out. If you ain't subscribed already, what you waiting for? Get in this conversation. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon.
Fight on.
We out.